Welcome to the Calculus, a collection of micro lectures, video lessons, and sample exercises. Let's compute the antiderivative of this given exponential function using the chain rule. So we are still on exponential functions, which could be using chain rule. So we will have here the integral of negative 10 to the power of 3x plus 7 dx. Now before we go to the chain rule, since our given is an exponential form, we have here the constant raised to a binomial expression, we can use here one of those two rules for differentiating or anti-differentiation for exponential functions. One for which is very important here is the rule for when our base is a constant. We have the rule for that. The integral of a to the power of x dx is equivalent to itself over the natural logarithm of a plus c. But let's not forget, this is only possible if our a is greater than 0 and a cannot be equal to 1. We have proven this rule already in one of our videos in this playlist as well. But looking at our given, some of us might think, oh, it's not possible because we have negative 10 here. No, the negative there is just a factor of the given form because it's not written in this manner. If it's written in that manner, then definitely we are going to stop and there should be no answer. But since it's not written in that manner, we could take out the negative outside, or negative 1, and then the integral of 10 to the power of 3x plus 7 dx. And this rule would be applicable later because we are to satisfy the idea that we can use here the chain rule. Now the chain rule is actually the rule for differentiating composite functions, and our given here can be written in that manner where our f of g of x, we treat that as a composite function, is 10 to the power of 3x plus 7. If we let our f of x just 10 to the power of, let's say, x, but the x there is another function, 3x plus 7, hence composite function. Okay, so this is really a composite function taking out negative outside, and this time let's reintroduce the chain rule. This is the rule on differentiating composite functions with the criteria of introducing or integrating here g prime of x before dx, before we could come up with our f of g of x, which is the antiderivative of the outer function, plus c. This would use this method because our a is now positive 10. Of course, it's not negative 10. But before that, before using that rule, our chain rule needs g prime of x. In short, we can actually look for our g of x here, and our g prime of x would be equivalent to positive 3. Okay, the derivative of 3x plus 7 is positive 3. That's the item we need to introduce here before we can use the chain rule that would use one of the rules for anti-differentiation of our exponential functions. So going here, you have negative 10, 3x plus 7. We are going to have here 3 before your dx so that it would satisfy the chain rule. But since we have introduced 3 here, and it's no longer the same as the original form, let's neutralize that by having here 1/3. Because 1/3 times 3 is just 1, so it returns to the given. The negative there would be on our 1/3, so that this would stand as a form under chain rule. So continuing that, negative 1/3, and you will have here, since this fits the criteria for our chain rule, let's now use the rule for differentiating or integrating or finding the antiderivative of our exponential function in this manner, where our a is 10, but our x is another binomial expression, 3x plus 7. So you will have here itself, look into this, itself times 10 to the power of 3x plus 7 over the natural logarithm of your base, okay, plus c. That is using now this rule. after we have verified that it is actually a composite function which would use the chain rule. Now, combining that, you will have here negative 1 over 3 times the natural logarithm of 10 times 10 to the power of 3x plus 7 minus 1/3 c as to distribute negative 1/3. But of course, c is any constant. You can always stick to c. That's the safe answer here. So the final answer is in this form using the chain rule and the rule for the antidifferentiation of an exponential function where our a is any constant outside of your Euler's number. We will have a separate video using a different method in checking whether this answer is correct. But that method will also use its specific forms, and that is to verify whether our answer here is correct or not. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe now!